You already know what it is. It's your brother, Virgil Berry, aka Stats with the Facts, man. And we here, man. Tap in and walk with us, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
Hey, Real Talk Podcast.
Yeah, what up? It's your brother, Virgil Berry, aka Stats with the Facts. And y'all know, we back with another episode of Real Talk Podcast, pre-recorded situation. First things first, as always, all praises be to the Most High God, Yeshua Mashiach. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineer. Now, I've been falling back for a bit because I've been kind of busy, but I'm about to be amping it back up on my pre-recorded, so it's been kind of busy and on a lot of trying to handle some things behind the scenes, but we about to step it back up. Now, this situation right here is something that I talk about a lot, and I've been telling y'all about. And the LGBTQ LMNOP Barbecue Committee agenda is in full effect, like I've been telling y'all. Now, this right here, and the fact that they're giving this the attention that they are, is proof that it is an agenda and is specifically being aimed at our children, right? With all this gender fluidity and non-binary and all this crazy stuff, just like we need more stuff to confuse, especially the kids. Now they're coming with gender seasons. It's just mind effery. That's all it is, man. It's not about being who you are or falling into these different identities that they have for you to identify yourself with and by. I'm non-binary in the summertime, but in the wintertime I feel more like a guy, so I'm a guy. Like, come on, man. Like, all this stuff for what? They're changing up the language. Newspeak. When we start to speak a certain way, we will then what? Start to think a certain way. And I keep telling y'all to go read 1984. Now, we got these people, these young people, young men and young males, young females, and they're coming up with the most craziest things to just keep themselves in a time loop of confusion. So emotionally driven that logic is just completely out the window. Just logic is just gone. Like in the summertime, I feel more like a feminine, so I'm like a girl, but I'm not really like identifying as either. But in the wintertime, I feel more like I'm in a masculine. Like, come on, man, it just sounds crazy. Right? If you were born a male, you're a male. If you were born a female, you're a female. End of discussion. All this non-binary and gender seasons and what's the other ones you got? Cisgender and all this crazy stuff that is specifically designed to confuse everybody, specifically and especially children. It's not about being who you are. It's not about expressing who you are and how you feel and none of that. This is strictly all about confusion, chaos, complete disorder. No, I can't identify, or should I say you can't, if you were born a male, you can't identify, we can say you could identify whatever you want, but you can't expect the rest of us to go along with the delusion. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm always going to speak out against this or anything that will prevent anybody from naturally expressing who they are. There's nothing natural about a guy who thinks he's a woman or a woman who thinks she's a guy. That's not natural. Let's just be clear. We don't want to make no mistakes here. That's not natural. So if you are born a female, but in your mind you got thoughts that you're a male, you feel like a male, something's clearly wrong there. Clearly. And versus giving these people, the basically leeway, especially when they're young and not even old enough to make adult decisions for themselves, just because they feel a certain way, you are allowing these people to get surgical procedures done at very young ages and drugs and all of that, hormonal issues and all of that. Who a lot of times when you do your research into this stuff, they often are very much regretful that they took all these hormones or even had some type of surgical things done when they're adults and they finally go through puberty and they finally realize that this was the phase they're going through, and the whole detransitioning movement. You heard about that? So, you know, this whole thing with gender season, listen, man. You was born a male, you're a male. You was born a female, you're a female. That's it. And I'm going to always speak out against this because 2 plus 2 will never equal 5 over here at A Real Talk. It's always going to be 4. No matter where you go in the universe, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Whatever galaxy, dimension, you know, reality you go to other than this one, another world, 2 plus 2 is always going to be 4. Even in the inverse, which is -2, plus -2, which equals -4. Keep that in mind, y'all. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, sharing social engineering.